Hello everyone. I'm going to be talking about tarot, and I'm going to be talking about the cards. I'm going to start, well, let me give an update first on a lot of things that are going on right now. I haven't been online for last week in doing videos, and it's been very hectic for me, and as everyone knows, I'm preparing myself for law school, so that's taking a lot of my time as well. I've also been traveling a little bit, so it's been very hectic for me, and that's why I haven't been able to do some readings, and I have a couple of them lined up, so please, if I haven't gotten to you, I will get there eventually. I've also had a couple of people message me regarding how, and they just want to know more about how I do my readings, and if I have a special way to bless my cards. And there are other people, another person that emailed me regarding me to do tutorials on all the cards, and basically give a meaning or a description on each card, which I really like the idea, and I would love to do that. I'm going to do that actually, and that's also an update. So I'm planning to dedicate one card per week, okay? One card per week. What I'm planning to do is try to get, and this is going to help me as well, get like a journal and just kind of jot down all the things that the card means to me, and then get some descriptions, here and there of what makes sense regarding, planet, maybe the time or the element, etc. So that I'm planning to do that. That's coming very soon. If it probably is going to start, I'll probably start it maybe sometime this week. I'm going to start, by the major arcana, and then eventually go to each card. It's going to take me it's going to take some time, but I'll get there. Regarding the way I do my readings, okay, first I want to start by the blessing point. I have a lot of decks, okay? I have a lot of tarot decks. I have about, I would say, 20 decks right now. I haven't really counted them yet, but I have around 20 decks, and I'm planning to get a lot more. I love collecting cards. I feel that each deck, and I think that each tarot reader is different, but I feel that each tarot deck has its own character and has its own message. Each deck has basically different messages with each picture, and I really like to get the new decks more than the classical decks. I'm not a big fan of the Rider-Waite because I don't feel that it brings a lot of message to the card. That's my personal opinion, and that's why you've noticed I don't have a Rider-Waite deck. I have one that's kind of similar, but I don't use it at all, basically. And basically, the way I do is I pick, when I get a new deck, okay, and I'm going to just use the Fenestra tarot deck that I have open here. What I do is I just put my left hand on the card, and I just ask and pray for it to be protected, and for it to be used for guidance and for light in the situations that we ask it to help us with. And basically that's it. I don't really do anything else regarding blessing the deck. I really just do that. There are many other ways to do it, using the 4 elements, which would be great. I would love to get into that. And using the 4 elements, I've read, is very easy. It's just basically using salt, and that represents earth. Air will be incense. Water, which is water. And fire, which is the candle. And using the 4 elements to bless it is a very good way, and it's a way that I'm looking at to start incorporating in when I get a new deck. I haven't recently cleaned my cards like really like in the way I should, like I really want to. But one of my favorite incenses is sage. I love sage. I feel that it's very strong and it really cleanses everything. So I feel that sage is very good as well. That's another, if you just want to use sage or incense, frankincense is another good one to clean your cards. Cleanse them, I'm sorry. And basically that's the way I do it. I don't do anything else. Now regarding reading cards, I have been reading cards for a very long time. I'm 29 right now, and I've been reading cards since I was 13, 14, around there. And I started reading them from then. I love them. I started getting books on them, and I've been studying the tarot since then. So that's about 17, almost 17 years. Yeah, 17 years, because I'm going to be 30 now in November. So basically, it's been a while. It takes a while for you to be able to read the cards without looking at a book. I still even look at a book. There are days that I want to do reading for myself, and I feel more compelled to reading a book. And I mean, I read it and I know what it means. I know each card just by looking at them, because I already have all the I've already memorized each card. Like for example, just by picking this card here is a Lover's card, I know what that card means. I incorporate, and I'm a firm believer of numerology, so I incorporate numerology as well in my readings. And this card is a 6. 6 is a number of harmony. Things that basically, things are basically well. This is a number that brings good luck in general. The Lovers is a card that basically means a relationship, a pair of two people, making a decision about something. Okay, that's another thing that this card means. And then I incorporate the actual symbology of the tarot deck or of the card. We have an angel here, so we have protection as well to this couple. And there's some temptation because we have a snake over here. So there could be, it could be so many things. And there's a sun or moon in the back. So, you could go in real, and that's the way I read my cards. I look at the symbols, and each symbol means a lot of things, okay? It can mean a lot of things. Sometimes I just focus on one symbol, and that's just a message that's coming strongly to me regarding the card or the reading. I might be reading this card for someone and then read it to another person, and it would have a similar meaning, but I'm focusing more on, for example, the color red. I'm also into colors as well. I feel that the colors bring a lot to the reading, and if there's a certain color more reflected on the reading than another, then that's a major focus point, and that's something that's the cards are trying to say. Like if there's a lot of red, there's a lot of aggression, a lot of stress in the reading. There's a lot of worry, tension. That's a color. If I see a lot of green, that could be a lot of prosperity, depending on the color, how deep the green is. It could be also jealousy. So that's what I'm trying to say. It could go into a lot of things. I just don't go by a general meaning. I go into symbology, numerology, astrology. I can incorporate all that into my readings. And you get books on each of these sciences. You could get a book on symbols. I have one. I don't have it here, but I have to look for it and give you the name. And this book that you see here, and I'm running out of time, is a book that I just got recently. It's called The Tarot Spreads, 78 New Layouts for Personal Discovery. And I'll put the name of the authors. It has 78 layouts, and it's really good. I have used a couple, like 2, and I used one for one of my readings that I'm going to post. And it's really good. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and updates, and I'll see you sometime this week. I'll keep putting more videos. Blessed be.